The Land Rover Defender is a tool of conservation.
Borana's the perfect place to test the new Defender simply because it's got incredible diversity of terrain. Tusk partnership with Land Rover goes back over 15 years. Tusk is an African wildlife conservation charity. We want to use this year to really highlight the plight of the lion. We are now in a situation where we've got less lion in the wild than we have rhino. And I think that is a pretty shocking indictment.
As a Kenyan myself, I had no idea until I started working here. But we've only got 20,000 lion left in the world. It's crazy.
The lion is actually Kenya's national animal, so it's intertwined with us as a people. On Borana, we have a team that's dedicated to tracking and monitoring lions, and they have to be able to go where the lions go and make sure that they're safe.
The process of tracking and monitoring lions involves fitting of GSM devices, which we normally call collars, which are able to tell you where the animal goes and what it is doing.
When it comes to collaring lion or tracking lion at any point, they're hardly ever on the road. So that means that we need a vehicle that's capable of going off-road in quite an adventurous situation.
It involves moving in with a full veterinary team. This team will use a tranquilizer dart, and the animal will be out for around 40 minutes to maximum 1 hour.
While we're in there, we take a lot of interesting measurements and a few blood samples and things just to keep up on the lion's general health.
And now you have this data which will help you better manage the animal.
The new Defender has demonstrated its skills in every environment that Mother Earth can throw at a vehicle.
When you see lion cubs and know that we have new lions in the landscape, I can see that I'm making a difference.
Big cats are the epitome of all the cats in that line of evolution. They are magnificent, they are beautiful, they are wonderful to be with. Us as a human race should make every opportunity for future generations to enjoy the same spectacle of nature we are so privileged to witness and observe.
Photography is 95% about access. It is not about this. This is just a piece of metal. It is getting yourself in the position to use this. You need a car that can take you to inaccessible places. I spend more time photographing wildlife than anything else. I don't think it's been done particularly well in the past. It's not been immersive enough. And I think to make it immersive, you have to get dirty. And also to get in a position to get dirty, you need Land Rover's help to get you to fairly inaccessible places. That was excellent. I'm in awe of polar bears for their fortitude. I'm in awe of tigers for their ruthlessness. But then the most emotionally intelligent animal of the whole lot is the one right behind me. Land Rover and Tusk are both very special, not just for me, but for the conservation world. Borana's ecosystem is much less uniform than just about any other national park I know in Kenya. It's hilly, it's rocky. There are a lot of roads that if you rented a car at the airport, you couldn't make it down here. So you need a Land Rover. It's appropriate, I think, that the first time people are seeing this car is in a place like Borana. There's an old saying that your ship's safe in a harbour, but ships weren't really made for harbours. They're made to go to the final extremes. And in the modern world, you need cars that can take you to the final extremes.